Redneck Snack, where life is too short to be serious. Now, I have been working with this fabulous company called Jeff's Famous Beef Jerky. Very good brand as far as, what I've tried. I've had 7 different flavors, did a whole review for that. So I'm going to go ahead and throw the link in my description for that. But I just want to give y'all a heads up on that. So they sent me 9 more flavors and told me, it'd probably be best if I broke it up just so I could, get a better feel for all these flavors. So that's what I'm doing. So we've got 2 more special reviews for these guys. I appreciate everything they've done. And we're going to, go over how you can get this beef jerky yourselves if that's something you're interested in. So in this review, I've got all the regular beef jerky flavors that they sent me. So more of their normal beef jerky. And so last review, I noticed that packaging looked a little bit different. Like there was some gold packaging. And I've looked at the packaging more closely, and I can tell y'all why that is. So that packaging was beef brisket jerky. So a little higher end, I think. But other than that, so I've got 2 of those, but not for this review. And then 3 different flavors of bacon jerky as well. And so they told me just to break it up a little bit, just because they want me to taste that bacon. So what we're going to do is in that other review, we'll start with bacon and then do the beef brisket flavors. So I didn't want to overwhelm you with 6 different flavors in one video. I already did that with 7 in another. So we're just breaking it down to, 4 flavors. And we got the old-fashioned original, which is, I would have thought I would have gotten that the first time, but I'm extremely thrilled to be able to try it now. There's an orange mango flavor that I'm excited to try. That'll be in the other review. So let's just get to the point here. 4 different beef jerky flavors. And if you want to find out about all the other ones that I've reviewed, of course, there's a whole nother review with it. And I think the description pretty much says it all pretty well for that video. But they also sent me, so they sent me 10 different things. And they sent me cranberry jalapeno again. I won't be reviewing that in this review. Just because I've tried it. My verdict's out. It is a very good flavor. They sent this to me, I'm assuming, because it was my favorite flavor from last time. So it's kind of just like a, hey, we remember what you said. And, here you go again with the good flavor. But it can be surpassed. We've got 9 different flavors. 4 in this video and then 5 in the other. So we'll definitely have to play it, and, play it by taste, play it by mouth, not play it by ear, because we're not listening to anything. We're, tasting. But yeah, these flavors definitely look good, and so I'm ready to try them. Anyways, before we get there, please like, comment, and share this video. Hit that subscribe button right now. I don't want you leaving this video with subscribing. And check out my Instagram, Redneck Snack. I'm just starting to, get that in my mind that I'm Redneck Snack now. I'm no longer Redneck Snack and Food. Does that open, any routes to do anything other than snacks? Possibly. Snack and food? Possibly. We'll see. But I could get a little feisty and start talking about other things than snack and food. So, now that I'm no longer Redneck Snack and Food, I'm just Redneck Snack. Of course, But, I call myself Redneck Snack. I think I'm a snack. A lot of people may not think so, but I think I'm a snack. So, see, I'm Redneck Snack. I can talk about anything because I'm a snack. All right, that's aside from the point. Done rambling on. Just some humor. So, is that going to be my thumb? No. I'm gonna do what I did last time. Let's see if it'll stick to my hand. Maybe it won't. Maybe it will. Not so great, but maybe it's because it was on my left. Yeah. Let's see if that can work. Oh. No, that's not gonna work. I'm just gonna have to grip it like that. This I can do that. Alright, I got plenty of things I could turn into a thumbnail. Who knows what you're going to get. But anyways, so first of all, again, thank you to Jeff's Famous Beef Jerky Company and Gary. I appreciate you. Thank you for reaching out and sending this stuff. Y'all send this stuff so quickly. It just makes me wonder, what are these other companies that are charging me, $8 for shipping Mountain Dew? Well, why are they taking a little longer? Well, I say that Mountain Dew did a pretty good job at getting to me quick, but again, I've been reading stories. Oh, they're taking forever to get my Mountain Dew to me. So it's just these guys are doing a great job. This stuff they sent to me for free, and it got there in a day or two. It's crazy. But yeah, here is the information you need to know. I hope that's not backwards. It probably is. So I'll just read it to you anyways. It's jeffsfamousjerky.com. Freakishly delicious. And it is really good stuff. So, I've rambled on. And the video is a lot longer than it probably should be. But here we go. We're going to go with old fashioned first. Can't go wrong with the OG, So, it's a natural smoke. Natural smoke flavor added. Alright. This guy gave me a hard time. Oh man, I might have ruined it. No, I didn't. I thought it did, but it didn't. Alright. So carefully grab one piece of jerky. My boss watches this. He freaks out. Oh, you put your hand in there. I'm not eating anything after you. I'll probably eat it all myself. But I just carefully put my hand in. It doesn't even touch the inside of the bag. And grab one piece. I don't understand. But there's a nice floppy piece. Like it. Some of the stuff's more dry. Some of it's more moist. Some of it's crispier. I don't really know what my preference for beef jerky is. But I like how they have different, ways that this can be. So let's go ahead and try this out. It's your standard beef jerky. A little dry. I'll say that. But it's your standard beef jerky. Again, I think I definitely prefer a lot of their other flavors just because it adds something unique to it. But you can't go wrong with it. I mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this flavor. There's no heat at all to it. And then what your standard beef jerky lover would probably want. Albeit being a bit dry, it's nice and chewy. It's not tough. It's just its own thing that doesn't really set itself apart from anything, but it's enjoyable. So I'm going to give it a 7.5. And yeah, granted, maybe that's low to some people. But I think it's a standard piece of jerky. It's nothing crazy special, but it is enjoyable. And the fact that it's not a tough piece of jerky, because I've had some tough jerky in my life, that's a plus. Alright, so this is a special edition series that they have this one for. Okay, so I had one of these last time. Wasn't this one. Carolina? No, not Carolina. It was Red Hot Chili Pepper. Yeah, I had this woman with a bikini on the bag. Cancel culture these days is trying to get rid of that nonsense. But, I like the design. I like the design here because it's, got the Jamaican colors and the palm trees. But it's a Jamaican Jerk flavor. I like Jamaican Jerk. So I think I'm definitely like this a lot. So I'll probably prefer it to the old fashioned. But let's go ahead and try it, And it'll open. Today's just not been my day with opening these things, Today has not been my day. Do I need to use my mouth here? I don't have my pocket knife on me, so I apologize. This is frustrating though. Do my best to just rip it open. There you go. I got it. Alright. I got a smaller piece. Don't need to eat too much of this stuff, but you know. Alright, let's try out. I like that a lot. That is one of my favorites. It's got the spices. It's got the sweetness. It's kind of starting to flare up a bit. But that reminds me of just eating a Jamaican Jerk chicken or anything else that's Jamaican Jerk pork. But it's beef jerky. I definitely, as I predicted, I definitely prefer it to the old-fashioned jerky. I think it's a little more chewy. It's still not tough, which is still great to hear. Still not tough, but a little more chewy. Definitely the flavor levels are higher. Got good heat level, but not going to kill you. Maybe if you eat a couple pieces all at once, maybe it'll kill you. But overall, I think it's a very enjoyable flavor. There's, a lot to say about this. Very good. Maybe not quite my texture preference. Other people may prefer that have that preference. But I will give it, I'll give it a 9. Just because, I don't know, I think I like the melt in your mouth a little bit more. But I do like that as you're like having that kind of process of chewing it. I'm like, okay, let's, get this done. And you're kind of getting that flavor there. So, definitely a good flavor for sure. Alright, yeah, let's do Sweet Teriyaki. I don't know if I showed off the Jamaican bag for you well enough, but there you go with that. But this one opened a bit better, I think. Alright, here we go. So this is Sweet Teriyaki. We had teriyaki in the first review. I enjoyed it, and I thought it had an aspect of sweetness. Now I'm curious to see what Sweet Teriyaki is. It looks like it is going to be melt in your mouth. It's very dangly, very soft. So very, very tender. So let's go ahead and try it out. At first, I can't really tell a huge difference. But the more I eat it, I kind of get this very sugary, sweet vibe to it. And I like it. I do like it. I do think I like a more ordinary teriyaki flavor. Just, you got that savory aspect to it. But I think this is definitely good. I do also like it more than the original. I do really like that texture. If the Jamaican Jerk had that texture, I think I would absolutely fall in love with it. For sure. I think that would be a 10. But for Sweet Teriyaki, I think I like the regular teriyaki more. So I'm going to give it an 8 just because it's more enjoyable than the original. But not extremely extravagant. It's not amazing, but it is a really good flavor. So let's end this review off with Korean barbecue. This one has me excited. Korean barbecue, very interesting barbecue flavor. By the way, I was looking on their Instagram. They haven't sent me a barbecue flavor. So if you guys decide to send me one more package, which I'm not telling you have to because I'm already grateful for what I got. But if you do, I do know that I haven't gotten barbecue. I'm sure you pretty much know what you haven't sent me. And if you do decide to send me stuff, I obviously will try. I think I saw that you have turkey jerky. Of course, I probably won't fall in love with it. So, I mean, that's just a me thing. But if you want to send it for me to try, and you think I might end up liking it, again, But, you know, you don't have to send me anything else. I was surprised you wanted to send me this. You know, I was just happy I got to try what I got to try. And then, boom, you sent me more. So, I felt like it was just appropriate to do what you recommended. And that's, you know, two separate reviews. Just to maximize the flavor. So, here we are. But anyways, back to Korean barbecue. I love it. If this tastes anything like bulgogi, you know, that would be great. If it tasted anything like soy garlic or anything, also would be great. But I think Korean barbecue, I'm not sure, but I don't think that's the flavor that they use. I don't think it's soy garlic. It's their own type of barbecue flavor. But one of the flavors of their sauces is soy garlic, and that is an amazing flavor. Like soy garlic, it needs to start penetrating these American wing chains. Panda Express has a flavor called crispy almond chicken that's got soy garlic. It's an amazing flavor, trust me. Like the reason people go to to get Korean fried chicken, A, higher quality wings, they're big. B, that soy garlic just slaps. Just slaps, man. Everyone's starting to move away from these Americanized wings, these smaller wings. And then, like, they want this crispier, delicious chicken wing that's Korean style. And I think these wing chains, I know there's a wing shortage, but they're going to have to start, responding and be like, okay, we can do this. Or at the very least, do a soy garlic flavor. It's a delicious flavor. Sorry guys, I got distracted. I go on these tangents sometimes. I feel like this is a good place to just talk my ass off, Alright, that's a big old piece, but we're gonna do it. It's got sesame seeds, so it could very well be the soy garlic-esque type of flavor here, because they do use sesame seeds in a lot of their things. But there's a good look at that, just so you can see. The other half of this piece has more sesame seeds, but this will do. All right, let's go ahead and try this out. I don't want to ramble on anymore. This was definitely the toughest cut of meat I've had out of all of them. I think I do get like a soy garlic-esque flavor here. I'm going to just glance over the ingredients. Soy sauce. Oh, fresh garlic. See, if you just read, folks, you start to understand, oh, wait. Yeah, this is soy garlic, It builds the more I chew, the more that I kind of like let it absorb into my mouth, the more clear it is that it is a soy garlic flavor. I didn't realize that was what's in I guess that's what's in bulgogi. I love the flavor. This would probably be one of my favorite pieces of jerky. If it was more like a melt in your mouth piece of jerky. I understand why it would be this tougher piece of meat, because you want the people to kind of like chew into it and get that flavor kind of going around your mouth. Like that's what you got with the chicken wings. It's like you gotta chew it to get it kind of like that flavor in there. But then again, bulgogi I don't think is like a chewy thing. It's more soft. So I kind of wish this kind of more lined up with that. Like if it was like a softer type of bulgogi esque piece of jerky. Like if it was as soft as a Sweet Teriyaki, I think I would definitely like it a lot more. But that flavor works really well. And it has to be one of my favorites. Because I'm obsessed with soy garlic. If you have not had soy garlic, and you could probably take a shot for every time I say that. say that word or 2 words, soy garlic. If you've not had it, you're missing out. It is a very good flavor. It's savory. It is, what's the word? It's robust. And then it's got that hint of sweetness that just brings it all together. So it is one of my favorite tasting flavors here. And they did it right. They did it right for sure. And the ingredients pretty much elaborate that. But just because the cut of meat was a little bit tough, I'm going to give it an 8.5. So yeah. Is it a surprise that I like the OG flavor the least? No, not really. I'm not a OG type of guy. I like flavor. I like adding things to my meat. You know, if my mom cooks me food or my dad cooks me food, you know, I usually have to get some sauces and some seasoning, dump it on there. I try and intervene these days, you know. I try and be like, whoa, you're about to fry some chicken nuggets over here, and all you put is some breading? Heck no. I grab the paprika, grab some salsa and, you know, put a little bit of sauce in that breading. I know. You probably shouldn't do that because, I mean, it's weird, but the seasoning part makes sense, right? So I just kind of mix some things in there. I'm like, all right, you got permission to cook now. You know, I can be an a-hole sometimes, but yeah. So we just went on a tangent. I enjoy this company. They make good flavors. They got a good variety. So I think if they just reach a good growth stage, you know, they'll blow up for sure. Especially like just with the high quality meat, the variety, as I was saying, you know, they've got all different choices. I don't really know what their prices are. I've looked at it. They seem fair for you know, the market that they're in. Beef jerky is hard work, so it would make sense that they are higher prices. I think down the line they will have to I mean, they don't have to do anything, but I think when revenue gets higher, you know, they'll definitely, you know, change the packaging up a little bit. But that's a whole nother thing, you know. They're doing great with what they got to focus on right now, and that's high quality food, without a doubt. You know, you look over at a company like Milk Bar, for example. Before they started blowing up, you look at their old packaging. That's the first time I ever like tried them. I tried them right before they changed their packaging. It was pretty simple white packaging. They'd have some, you know, different color Milk Bar logos on each. But now it's like, you know, each package has its own color. So now they're investing more money in colored ink and all that nonsense because they blew up. So I think that's just because they stuck to the quality, just like these guys are. They stuck to, you know, doing some interesting things, and they got out there. So I just think Jeff's famous beef jerky, they're doing a good job, and I appreciate that they reached out to me. If the marketing team just continues to do like good things like this, you know, being involved with reviewers, with communities, I think they'll do great. I think that's a big part of what's, you know, kind of turning the tide on what the market preference is that you've got these companies that actually care about the people trying their stuff. So, I mean, again, I appreciate them. Again, one of the rare companies that actually stays involved with people that are eating their stuff. And so, you know, that's why I think it's good for you to go support them. Just like with Crumble, you know, with Crumble cookies, every video I make, I don't know how long they watch it for, but they go on there, they watch it, and they comment, and they acknowledge me, because they know I'm a customer, they know that I'm representing their brand each week, and it's important to kind of acknowledge that and be like, okay, you know, we're listening, we're here, we're grateful that you are out here, talking to hundreds of people about our product. So, yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot. And so I apologize to Jeff's Famous Beef Jerky, but sometimes when it comes to reviews like this, I just lose my mind and just talk. But overall, good flavors. Got another review coming for them. Who knows when I'm going to get around to it. But I had a free Sunday, and I was like, we're going to knock some of these out today. So I was glad to do this, and I'll be glad to do it again. And, I'm definitely doing it again because I got one more review in me, at least. And I'm excited for their future. They've done a lot, and, they've got a good company. So, yep. Just don't forget to visit JeffsFamousJerky.com. That's all I've got for you. I'm sure they'll drop some comments in the comment section. They frequently do discounts, and I think they might do free shipping off of a certain amount of order. If you watch my video, you're rewarded with that. Because this is a good company and they know how to help you benefit. So, anyways, that's my review. I'll be back with the other half of the package they sent. So you know what to do. Visit their website. Buy some jerky. If you haven't subscribed to me, you go ahead and subscribe. And we'll have plenty of more reviews for you. Alright. That's it. I will see y'all around. Yeah!